Black people. You want to talk about building generational wealth again? Let's go. You are in Hillman Talk Spring 2026 semester, and I want to welcome you to Wealth 101. Now come on in and have a seat. You got some learning to do. I'm Professor E, your wealth guru, here to teach everyday Black people how to build generational wealth. And remember, I'm never going to ask you for money or to invest with me. So if somebody's pretending to do that, nah, it's fake. It's a scam. Don't fall for it. Okay. Now, today's topic is the family wealth blueprint. These are systems that transfer wealth. This is very important. And today we're going to talk about the difference between making money and keeping it in the family. Huge lesson, because that is what generational wealth is. It's not just about what you earn over your lifetime. It's about what you continue after you are gone. And that requires a blueprint. It's not, we need more than a wing and a prayer, okay? We don't need luck. We don't need hope. We need a system. We've seen it happen. We know how to do it, okay? We just got to put it in place. Other communities pass down businesses. Other communities pass down property. They pass down investments. We can do it too. We just have to know how. We die and somebody starts to GoFundMe. That ain't it. That ain't working. Okay. Nothing starts from zero, but in our community, way too often, every generation is starting over. And that ain't a money problem. That's a systems problem. So let's put some systems in place. Today, we're going to fix that. I need you to like and comment and share so I stay in your algorithm, because you know they're going to shadow ban me. Ain't no way I'm going from 1 million views to 600. Stop it. They don't want my folk to get this knowledge. I'm going to need you all to entertain this conversation, okay? The Family Wealth Blueprint starts with this truth. If you do not design where your money goes, the system will decide it for you. And the system ain't going to prioritize your family. They don't do that. So here is what the real blueprint looks like. First, you got to have your ownership, and that ownership must be intentional. You need assets in your name that can be transferred. I'm talking about real estate. I'm talking about investment, brokerage accounts. I'm talking about businesses. I'm talking about life insurance structured the right way. If everything you have stops with you, there ain't nothing to pass down. Second, you need a legal structure. This is where many people stop. They don't want to put the money into it. They say, oh, my family knows what I want. No, they don't. They're going to do whatever they want to do once you're not here to tell them to do otherwise. And that's not a plan. That's really a risk. I'm going to need you to get a will. I'm going to need you to get a trust where appropriate. If you got enough assets, you need a trust. You got to spend some money on this, okay? I need you to name the beneficiaries on every account, because without that, your family is left dealing with courts and confusion and conflict. And you're going to be paying probate costs where they don't need to. Wealth should be transferred smoothly, not painfully. Third, you got to teach the next generation. So what I do for you right now, you got to do for yours. I'm doing it for me and mine. It's your turn to do it for yours. Because if they do not understand money, then they won't even keep what you've built to pass down to them. We cannot just give our children money. We have to give them the mindset. That means we're teaching them how to invest. That means we're letting them see how we're making decisions. That means we're involving them in the ownership early. I told you my kids own property at the ages of 20 and 23. We got to make them participants, not just recipients. And I have monthly finance meetings with my kids. You got to do the same. Finally, you got to create a system. Wealthy families do not operate individually. They operate collectively. They have conversations about money. They align on goals. They think long term. That can look like family investment discussions. That can look like shared ownership on property. That looks like a clear expectation about what that wealth is for. And you're not just building this for yourself. You're building a structure that the family can just step right into. And finally, you got to have some consistency. This is not about one big move. You're not going to win a lotto. Stop it. This is about steady, disciplined action over time. You see, small investments, they pay off. You got to have some paid off assets as well, and clear documentation. Year after year, people look at me and they're like, oh, you did this overnight. No, I didn't. I lived below my means for 25 years. Then I bought some luxury, but not with my paycheck. I bought it with the dividends and the passive income. That is how wealth compounds. That is how you make it last. Now, let me bring this home. Imagine your children not having to start from zero. Imagine them inheriting property that's producing income. Imagine them getting accounts that are already invested. Imagine them having this knowledge that puts them ahead. That's what we're building, because we're going to break this cycle. We are shifting from survival to strategy. Change your mind. We got to shift from earning to owning. I need you to think about moving from temporary success to lasting legacy. You can't wait. Let's start the blueprint now. Put the systems in place. Document your intentions. And then teach your family, because generational wealth is not about what you just believe behind. It's about what you set in motion. And what you build today should still be working for your family tomorrow. That is Wealth 101 for the day. I will see you on the next class. We're going to be talking about a lot of real estate in the next coming weeks. Have a good one.